Hey everybody, Radical Reggie here, back at you with another video, and today we're here to talk about video game thieves, people who will steal video game system accessories, all that stuff for their own personal gain. So here's the story. My buddy Marcus, good friend of mine, decided that he wanted to sell this year at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Now he's been selling there over the last, I want to say 4 to 5 years. Always had a great experience and everything like that. But this year, the event has gotten way big. Like I feel like there was like 2,000 people at the event this year. It's just getting bigger and bigger. And of course, more people, more distraction and all that good stuff. So he had a booth and he had all his items set up, and he has more of the higher price items locked up. That's just the way you would do it. So people won't touch on it too much, or might damage it or whatever, or just put it in the wrong area. You have your certain high dollar items put up, and so which he did pretty much. But I guess he had some N64 cartridges out where people could grab them, and he got distracted, and I guess somebody just came up, and a bunch of group of people, he thinks, and they distracted him, and they stole Super Smash Brothers from him. Super Smash Brothers, I guess for the 64, is still a real popular game. People go crazy for N64 stuff, especially when it's Smash Brothers as well. So that got stolen from him, right? Rightfully so. He's upset. He's like, "What the hell, man? What's going on here, man? People stealing from me? Can't believe this, right?" So marks it off as a loss, but at that point, now he's very cautious. He's not going to let this happen to him again, and rightfully so. Being stolen from is so violating. It's like, what the hell, man? It's like, and luckily that wasn't out of his personal stuff. It was stuff he was selling, but still, regardless, he was stolen from. It's annoying. Like someone just come up to you and steal some shit. It's like, what the hell are you doing? But anyways, so the rest of the day, of course, he was on alert, and nothing else happened. But the next day, something crazy happened, and I think this was right before I got there or after I left. But Marcus has some Atari systems and Wii systems right on the side of his booth, and he could be looking on the other side talking to somebody else can be on the other side and whatnot, so he has his back turned pretty much. So I guess some kid came up, a 12-year-old kid, young, and was looking at the Atari system. Now it's like a 12-year-old kid looking at Atari, like, man, what the heck, like, that's crazy, because that system's older than him. But I guess some kids are maybe into that system. I don't know. Either way, Marcus got a weird feeling while he was talking to the guy. He just looked up and looked back to see if the kid needed help. And the kid was looking at him, and and then Marcus looks down and he looks at his Atari system was there, and I guess it was switched. It was a dirty, raggedy Atari system for his clean one was missing. So he's like, what the hell? And I guess there's a difference between, there's like a 4-switch Atari and a 6-switch or whatever. And Marcus looked at it and automatically noticed it was the 4-switch, I think the weaker one of it, pretty much. And he looked at the kids, "Hey, did you switch that? Where's my system at?" And the kid's like, "Oh, I just was just looking at it." And Marcus's system was in his bag on the floor. So he basically took that out, put it on there to replace it, and had the other one was about to walk off. So if Marcus was pretty much like a couple seconds late, he might not have caught it. It's pretty crazy how like, I don't know, like how crazy that was for this kid to plan that out like that. And like I said, luckily Marcus caught it, but still, just show you like what the hell was up with people sometimes. Switching the system. He thought he planned it out like crazy, but luckily he was caught, and Marcus caught him on it. And I don't know, it just kind of takes me back to where I was working at a game store. It was me and an old friend, running that stuff together. We did our best, and we didn't have much product in there, but we made it work, and people still came in there and was trying to steal from us, and I consider us at the time, we were like a broke video game store. We we had a couple high dollar items in there, and when I say high dollar items, we had, this was back in 2011, we may have had a hunting ground, so that was worth about 70, 80 at the time, probably even less than that. No, that was Ruler Rose. We had Ruler Rose, that was worth like 80 to $100 at the time. That's like one of the high dollar items we had there, and people still wanted to come in and steal from us. Our store was pretty jacked up looking too. It was a hole in the wall pretty much. I remember even when Jason couldn't even find it for 2 weeks because it was just a weird location where we were at. But anyways, people were still trying to steal from us, man. And it didn't happen all the time, but it made me feel uncomfortable because being in that position, I don't want to have to call anybody like, look at catch a thief. It's just annoying to call somebody else. Hey, you're stealing from me. What are you doing? It's just an awkward situation because obviously most people say, oh no, I didn't take anything. What are you talking about? Then you got to play detective or whatever, or just cut it as a loss. It's just really messed up. So real quick story here. We at the time fixed PS3 systems, and Xbox 360 systems. So we had systems stacked up that we were going to return to people that hadn't come pick them up yet or whatnot. Some systems were washed, and you pretty much they were done. And this is a big thing back then because a lot of people's 360s were blowing up. Not as many PS3 systems, but everybody knows about the red ring of death and how people were trying to put the towel around it, keep it going a little bit longer, all that crazy stuff. But one day I was in the store and we were about to close. It was around 7, 8 at night, and I was on my I think I was on a Skype call or whatnot, or not Skype, but I was on a video call. And a kid comes in the store, and he looks like a kid from the neighborhood. He's looking around, say, "Hey, how you doing? You need any help, man?" He said, "No, I'm okay. I'm good." And I was like, "Okay, cool, man. But let me know." And this kid, while I'm like taking this call, he's looking around the store and everything. And I'm looking at him just to make sure he needs help, not like watching him or anything. But he's looking around, and then then he leaves. I'm like, "Okay, well, have a nice day." And I gave him a card, say, "Hey, check us out, man. Awesome," and stuff like that. The next day, over the weekend, we get robbed. We get broken into. And it was insane. I was like, what the hell? And this is a crazy thing. So we had it on camera. It was the kid that broke in, right? And okay, so we're like, this kid was the one that came in last night. He broke in the store. He found a way in the store because we were locked down, but he found a way that another store that was connected to us, and he broke in through the window. And he took PS3 systems and stuff that he thought was worth money or whatever, but these were broken systems and they weren't even ours. So it's really annoying because then we would have to replace the system for the people, and it was just a bad situation. So we looked at the camera. Of course, we found out it was him, and this kid had the nerve to kind of walk back around the store wearing the same clothes he's wearing the same day, and we spotted him, and we pretty much like called him out, and He gave us this. I mean, he took us to his house, gave us the systems back, apologized and everything. Talked to his mom about it and everything, and it was just crazy, man. And then we even found out how he did it. He threw the PS3s in a trash bin and rolled them down to his house, and tried to work on them or whatever and sell them and everything. And it was just like, what the hell, man? Like, damn, he put us in a bad situation. Luckily, we got everything back, thankfully. I mean, it just kind of taught us a lesson about like protecting your items and everything like that. And we just vowed to never let it happen again. So I'm kind of like, I know what Marcus is feeling like, at the time, because even though his item was a $30 game or whatnot, it doesn't matter. When you're stolen from, man, it's just a violation. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's not even high dollar items, if someone steals from you, you vow not to let it happen again. And I just thought I'd tell these stories about if you're selling something, or even if you're not selling something, you have somebody, you have your collection and someone steals from you, take precaution to not let that ever happen again, because it is a violation. If you let somebody get away with it, they'll probably try it again, or like pretty much say you're a mark to be targeted to get stolen from. So that's all I got for you with this story. I'm going to hopefully Marcus will have a video ready to talk about his experience with this. So if he does by now, I'll have a link in the description to let you know what's going on with that. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching this video. This is just, like I said, just a quick story about some of my experiences and just what recently happened to Marcus. I don't want that ever to happen to anybody again. So just putting that out there. But still, people steal, and you just got to protect yourself. So anyways, guys, that's all I got for you. Radical Reggie, and I will see you later.